What is going on, guys? Welcome to all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta, and as you can see, we are back with yet another video, and we will do a video this time, a match between Royals and Spike Brothers. I'm showing the new deck that I showed you before, guys. It was the charge deck with the new Violence Ace, and I'm doing a match against, like, let's say a deck that does not have G guards that could mess with your formation. And after that I will do another match against Kagero, which is way different in playstyle. So let's see how this match would look like, and then I'll go into the next one. So this deck is pretty lethal, let's say. It's very strong, could kill on the first stride, on the second stride becomes even better. Violence Ace is a very good card, but keep in mind you only need his first skill. The second skill actually does not really work in this deck, but maybe it does work if you go into the aggro deck. But for now I'm just keeping the first skill into considerations, let's say, but the second skill not really using it. But we'll go into that when we go into him. Okay, so as you can see, I still don't have any grade 3 in my hands. I have to ride into the fake bomb, which is good. Always keep 1/4 grader in hand because you need that for the big combo. He rides into an 8k body, but I will go into a grade 2, so it doesn't matter. Attack, no guard, hit a heal trigger, which is bad. You normally want the heals on your hand. You could also turbo into the GB8 if needed as a second stride, not the first stride. That's not possible with the amount of strides you have. I drew into a Jelly Beans, which is good because now I could search my rising if needed, and I don't really have to go into the grade 3 right away. I could still give him a grade 3 turn, and then I stride and try to finish it on the first stride or second stride. 15k to my Vanguard, no guard that. No trigger, no trigger. Back to me. Draw trigger, interesting. And then call the Acrobat Verde right here and search out my Nova. I didn't want to discard any of these, so I have to discard the Mega Instructor, which is okay. 14 to defend. He cannot retire this card, so he's safe. And then attack for 9 to the Vanguard. No guard, a heal trigger, it's good. And I decided to heal my heal, because with that I have already a heal trigger in the drop zone, and could mean that I could activate their abilities. I didn't find a reason to put Laser Blackguard in the drop zone to Hecaton Gus him if needed. Alright, he goes into Alfred. He dropped actually one of this to guard with, which was interesting. Looking at his hand, he could have also dropped him, but I don't know, maybe it was strategy. Called of course the Blast Blade, gave him an extra 5k because of Alfred's skill. Alfred continuous ability will kick in, get an extra 10k, which is nice, but I'm okay with taking damage right now because I'm chilling at 1. Searching him anyway, activate the ability to get a second Alfred, which means another marker, and he could give everything to this Blaster Blade, or he could also decide to put one marker here, one marker there. He decided to split them, which is cool. The Alfred is still very strong because of the grade 2 that give him extra 5k, and he gained extra power from the Calling of Blast Blade. 25 to the Vanguard, I have to take that. And now 28 to the Vanguard. I said no guard. Got a critical trigger, critical Vanguard power rear, which is okay. Now I have to take 2 damage and could even take 1 more if needed. So 31. I could have guarded that, but I wanted to take it, which put me at a lot of damage, and now I could finish him off. But I drew into a Nova, so now I could even go into the ultimate stride, let's say. It's not the ultimate stride, but Formido. Formido is good right here because he gave me soul, and that would give me a huge next turn. I already have 2 PGs in hand. I could put this back to get 1 more heal trigger, and I don't have to keep a grade 3 in hand to stride with. And also, Formido will give me so much soul that Violence Ace becomes crazy. And also a free draw. So decided to do that, chill and wait for next turn to finish him off, and see how this would go. Okay, so I could put this right here, the 9k, and put the crit behind it. So this would be a 13k, perfect to hit the Vanguard. Of course, attack with this first, so 13 to the Vanguard. Let's see what he will do. Would you like to guard? No. Okay, that's good, fine by me. Use the crit skill, power of Formido. There is no reason to use Nova skill yet. I want to keep my counterblast open. PG that. Drive check nothing. And with that, this would be 14 to the Vanguard. I decided to give him the extra damage. Even if he gets a flow goal, I could still hit, which is okay because I could still guard. I have like 1, 2, 3, and then 2 PGs, which is more than enough to guard all of his attacks. Like I could guard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Alright, now activate the Vanguard skill to get the Blast Blade back. And with Blast Blade, he decided to get rid of my lethal forward, which was an interesting ability to use, deciding to use his counterblast for that. But as we can see, he does not have the other flowable crit. Stride into Genslot. Of course, a very good first stride, getting the extra drive check and also counter charge if needed. Bye bye lethal forward. Now let's see. He attacked with this first, which was interesting because I thought, does he play a stand trigger? But even with that, this is definitely not enough to kill me. So I decided to use Juggernaut Maximum to give him the extra 10k. It's another addition that I add to the deck, and giving my Acrobat Worthy the extra 10k. Now we attack with the Vanguard. He could have used the critical trigger to gain extra 10k. Oh, this is the wrong one. Whew, I was mistaken. I thought that he made a misplay right there, but he didn't. Didn't get the extra 10k from Gus, but that was okay, because I wanted to keep the soul and then use the skill of Terrible Lioness to put even 1 more card into my soul and soul charge yet again. So I have an incredible amount of soul, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards into the soul, which is crazy. He was saying I could get 4 V triggers to pass, and I was like, alright, let's play the Flocal Crit. Nice. Gives everything to Blast Blade, and I got a heal trigger but did not go off. But this is pretty good. From his drive check he got like the 10k shield and the heal trigger. But I was like, this is final turn. I have 2 Frog Raiders, I have a huge hand, because now I could draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, which is crazy. And I have 2 of them, so even more attacks will go out there. This is the power of these, and that's why I wanted to add the Liar Lips as well. And putting this, which is an amazing formation, you could also exchange the Frog Raider by this skill, or by him, like putting the Frog Raider in the front row, because that will allow you to call Fake Bomber behind the Frog Raider and have even more attacks by counter charging. But I was like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand, and he has to guard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks at least. So yeah, I decided to put 5k on here and 6k on there, and that's the power of Violence Ace. That extra power that you give to your Frog Raiders. I decided to keep it like this and not put the Frog Raider in the front row, which I could have done but was not needed in my opinion. And now this is insane because this is 61 and 71, and he had to take one and then PG the other. With that, first this goes to the soul, Nova skill, can't blast, put one card from the hand to the soul and call something, which is of course Star. And Star will call the instructor, but first I activate the skill of the crit because it's up to me to use which first, and then the skill of Star. A lot of skills goes on standby right here. And now he has to guard this first, which is 46, which is amazing. Again, this is half the combo because you could have also called the fake bomber behind the Vanguard, behind the Frog Raider. Right, so now let's see what he does. He decided to get this, which would mean he could get a great one, and now we gain extra 5k. So this is 30. This is 30, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 43, 53, 58 is this. So it's like 2 to pass. First, second, third, nothing. Alright, so from now on it's like insane. This is 73, this would be even more, and then you could do this twice because this is not charged. He attack, he get charged, he goes back, you soul charge one and you recall this would recall him, and then you have 2 more attacks, then again 2 more attacks. And by having the Frog Raider in the front row, you could call a fake bomber, and the fake bomber could go behind the Frog Raider, attacking with the Frog Raider. The fake bomber could call in the Star from your hands, or the laser like guard, but I decided to go with this because this is the easiest thing that you could do. And also I wanted to show it to you guys, like having the Formido first, then Biden's Ace is just perfect to show you the new cards. And this is the same combo that you do with Dust to go against decks that could mess with your formation. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was like a fast video to talk about this, and if you really want me to do a video against Kagero or Gear Chronicle, different clans, I could do that as well. I already have some replays for you against Kagero because for some reason a lot of people are playing Kagero on area. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Until next time.